theater started out as a livery stable, and there was a hotel across the road. So you would leave your horse and buggy at the livery stable, and then go stay at the hotel at night. Well, that was built in the 1800s, late 1800s.
Yeah.
And then in the early 1920, around in there, they converted it into a movie theater when they first started having the movies. It started out as the silent movies, you know, and then it went into the talkies and all that. And it was a movie theater all the way up until the 70s sometimes. The first movie I went to go see at the theater was The Rescuers, and it was a Disney movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we went to see that. And then it wasn't long after that, probably late 70s sometime, they actually closed the theater, and it sat vacant for several years, you know, and then it kind of fell into disrepair. And so then they decided they're going to fix the old theater up, and they've spent lots of money over the past 20 years or so. They redid the marquee sign and all that kind of stuff, and now it's, you know, it's a performing arts theater.
Yeah.
That's there now, but
Do
it's
you know
an
about
awesome place to go.
Do you know
to.
about the ghosts that are there,
There's-
or
there's-
where they say the ghosts are from, or anything?
I'm really not sure. Probably something happened, I would imagine, back when it was a livery stable and things
Yeah.
like that. And you know, downtown Decatur also, back in the earlier days, that was all there was. And that actually wasn't. There was 3 different Decaturs that merged together. You know, it didn't. All of Decatur wasn't this big for this long. You know, there was 3 or 4 different areas, and they all merged together to become Decatur.
Yeah.
But there was several things that happened. You know, downtown, the Civil War decimated downtown. So there's only 3 buildings left in Decatur that's there pre-war, because they burned it all down.
Right.
You know, and then so everything else was made built after the Civil War.
That'd be the bank would be one
The
of them,
bank's
right?
one of
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
isn't
the
it?
old bank, and then the house right across from the bank.
Okay.
And then there's another building that's over closer to the river, an old house. I think one is the Burleson House, and I can't remember the name of the other.
Yeah.
But that's the only buildings that were left in Decatur after they burned them. They burned them all down.
So, back in high school, we did a production of The Bridge Is Out through the community theater here at the Princess Theater. And it was kind of strange. In between the 2 shows, we had a morning show for the kids, and then we had a matinee shortly afterwards. And, we had a little bit of time in between. And it was really quiet on the stage, but I could hear the very faint but very specific sound of hooves. And I always thought that was really weird, and it wasn't until much later that I found out that it actually used to be a stable a really long time ago, and so that never really left me. It's just very strange.
Is there anyone here who'd like to make contact with us?
How many of there are you? Ask them if they ever met Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed. Because this is a livery stable, was a livery stable, did you ever meet Mr. Ed?
Ask him, is his name Charlie?
Is your name Charlie? Literally, Ouija boards don't work, that's the conclusion. Yeah. I don't believe. Yeah. Alright, everybody say goodbye just in case.
Goodbye.
She said just, it doesn't work. Think about it. Just in case.
It's not a real thing, I knew it. Alright, Lena did this last time. And this we got a lot from it. And this is not the same, it's not personal. It's like a Ouija board, but it actually does something. I'll show
If
you.
you ask the question and it moves according to answer, it's like yes, no.
So it will be nothing down.
It goes back and forth or side to side for yes and no.
What is it? I open myself to the highest spirits. Is that it? Something like that. That's okay. Show me yes. Immediately. Back and forth. And yeah, you stop it. Show me no. Side to side.
Look at that. Oh my god, I love it.
Show me maybe. Wait, I don't know. Yeah. Show me I don't know. Yeah. This I kind of believe that because it every time does something. I get it. All right. Is there anyone here from when this was a livery stable? It's a don't know. Another time.
Are you here from the theater? theater.
Are you an actor or somebody associated with the theater? Yes. Did you die at the Princess Theater? No.
Yeah, back
A lot.
Are you nice? Oh, we asked that last time and they said no.
And it said no.
Oh, that was so scary.
It was socially.
Alive.
Are you nicer than Josh? Are you a friendly spirit? Yes, immediately.
Oh, hi.
That was adorable. Oh, hi, Casper. Casper, the friendly theater ghost. No!
What?
He's asking me to mean what? But that gives me a good idea. Are there unfriendly spirits around you? That's a
Yes. Oh.
Did you know
Are you really a friendly spirit?
Are you actually a friendly spirit?
No! Oh my god, chill.
And
The blue candles picked up.
I ain't no dummy.
What would happen if we asked it to follow us?
Let's
Let's not. Why do you do this?
Did you kill anybody?
Well, we could ask it, could it follow us?
No.
If it's me, it just
Are you a
something to
murderer?
fight for.
Are you a murderer? Don't know. Good answer. I think it's also like indicative of an unsure.
Actually,
Like
was it Bob?
are you a violent personality now or in your life? Yes.
I love the pepper.
Did you hurt a lot of
It's
people?
my favorite.
Did you hear a lot of people?
More than 10.
Have you heard a lot of people? Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
Way
you
to
really
go.
don't know.
It doesn't even know how many.
He doesn't know how to
Look at
categorize a lot.
Look at it. It is swinging.
Stop it.
You can look at my hand. I'm not
Stop
doing it.
Stop it. X is more than 10.
He doesn't know. Maybe
He doesn't know what's categorized as a lot.
Maybe he hurt somebody who doesn't know. Was it more than 10 people? We'll sort of a horrible thing.
Do you regret it?
Do you regret being so
Do you have
violent?
regrets about being violent? Yes.
Did you enjoy it?
Did you enjoy it?
Listen.
don't know.
Well, look at the circle it's making.
Pendulum's wild.
Would you do it
Yeah.
again?
What about, okay. Do you have an urge to hurt as a spirit?
Right? It's so interesting. Look at Ryan.
Do you want to hurt one of us?
Do you want to hurt us? That's like yes.
Time to
I want to
go.
hurt a boy.
No! I don't think this is it.
I didn't even know if it's me, is that?
We don't want to know for sure.
I do.
Do you plan to try to stay connected to one of us?
No.
Good,
That's not-
thank you.
Right.
Thanks for that.
Okay. Yeah.
We would like to say goodbye. Are you going to let us say goodbye? Don't know.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Now he's like in my necklace. I'll just throw it away. All right, that was good.
That was awesome.
Next time we're just doing the guns well.
Yeah.
Keyboard sucks.